Hey friends, I'm Lauren and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be putting together a kind of like a basic knit tank and then also another dress. So I'm so glad to have you here and I hope you enjoy this video. So like I said, for today's video, I'm going to be starting with a tank top. It's the Summer Camisole by Paradise Patterns. I am excited. I did their Honey Girl tee earlier in the spring, and I am probably going to continue doing a few more of their patterns as we lead into fall. She just launched a kind of like a long sleeve cardigan type top, but today we're focusing on just a basic tank. I have some leftover rib knit from the t-shirt that I did earlier this year. So it's a really nice like creamy color, and this is from Joann fabric. I am working through pretty much all of the fabric that I've had just piled in my closet before buying new fabric. So I apologize that most of my fabric that I'm currently working with is from Joann, so I know that you know, I'm not able to share any type of link or anything where to get it exactly, but you can get some really gorgeous, you know, rib knits or like ponsale cottons from Lyrical Fabrics, and they have their own website, but you can also find them on Etsy. So that's what we're doing first. And then secondly, we're doing a second Andy dress, which I know I had kind of mentioned in one of my other videos, but I'm gonna put together this Andy dress in this really cute gold and creamy floral print satin. So I'm excited, and it's gonna be obviously a little bit dressier than the white cotton one I did before, but I think it'll be nice to have this dress in, you know, like a casual and then also a dressier variation. So let's get going. I've got to cut out my patterns and we'll see how it goes. I'm back for day 2 of this little project that I'm working on. I'm hoping that we're gonna get it finished today. I have my full cami here. That's where I left off yesterday. And what I'm gonna start working on now is attaching the neckband and the armbands. So let's get rolling. Okay, I'm back and I finished with that cami, and I'll do a try on of both the cami and the dress when I'm all finished, but what I'm working on now is getting started with the straps for my dress. So if you remember, I'm doing a this really adorable, let's see, I'm using this really pretty satin fabric with like a gold and creamy colored pattern on it. It's kind of like a floral pattern, but what I'm gonna do is start with my straps. So I'm gonna just fold them in half, do a line of stitching, and then turn them right side out, and then I'm gonna do the same thing with my strap loops. And once I'm done with that, then we'll get started on the bodice and we'll keep on rolling from there. Let's go. Okay, I got my straps done and I sewed the darts together on the bodice, and now I'm going to go through and attach the center seams and then the side back seams for the bodice. This fabric frays a ton, so I do think I'm gonna finish the raw edges for the center seam because it has to be ironed open to make sure that it's not too bulky. I just used my picking shears and I trimmed those before I ironed them flat. But for these side seams, I am gonna finish them on my serger just to make sure that they don't fray, even though it's gonna be folded inside a lining. have finished putting together the bodice, and I think that's all I have time for today, which is honestly really good progress. The straps are done and attached. My little strap loops are attached here, and so tomorrow that means I can just put my skirt together and then we'll be done and I can do a little try on. But really excited. It's looking very good so far, and can't wait to finish it up. Okay, I'm back, and today I have got my skirt pieces pinned together. So I've just attached the front and the back skirt pieces, leaving a little bit of a gap at the top of the back piece because that's where the elastic is going to go for the back detail. So I'm just going to go down my side seams with both my regular machine, and then I'm going to finish them with my serger. Let's get started. Okay, well that concludes my projects for today. I have knocked out that summer camisole and the Andy dress this week. I am really happy with how they both turned out. I think the camisole is really cute. I do think next time I may size down one size and then also just add a tish to the length just for my preferences, but otherwise the pattern's super easy to follow, took no time at all. And the Andy dress was a bit more difficult with that super slick satin fabric, but overall still really great. It's a super great dress pattern. Took really maybe 2 hours to make start to finish, so it's a really good pattern, and I would say it's fairly simple for beginners. The most tedious part is really just turning those really thin straps, and that's not difficult at all. As long as you have either like a hairpin or a safety pin, those really thin narrow tubes are really easy to turn. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified anytime I post, and until then, I'll see you next time.